Hey guys, Paul Burt, Backyard Engineering back again. If you like my videos, smash that subscribe and that like button and share it around. Because all my projects are free. Do what you want with them. Lovely. Right, so today's little project. Bought myself a 16 kg propane furnace, which was absolutely fine until I ran out of propane. So, forever the optimist. What I basically did is I filled the base up with a little bit of sand because I wanted to borrow some of this padding which was in the bottom, and I stuck in one of these ceramic hob elements. Now, all was working really well, but basically what happened is I had, well, I didn't have this thermometer in the middle, that's gone. I basically had the crucible sat on top and it melted up absolutely beautiful and lovely, but then what happens when I tried to remove the crucible, it basically melted to the wire, it pulled all the wire out, the element was knackered, that one's gone. So, next stage, I got myself another one today, and I got myself a little induction hob off eBay, dirt cheap, blew this up very quickly. Then what I did is I basically took the glass off the bottom, and I've done the same as I did here, and I basically melted up absolutely beautiful and lovely. Yeah, it was working really well with the 10 kilo crucible. But basically what happened is after I'd finished melting, I turned it all off, but I'd left the crucible on the glass, and basically there was a red hot item on a cold glass because it wasn't getting heated anymore, and it shattered and it went poof, gone. So back to there, I put another hob element in there. This time I didn't want the wires melting, so I was using this insulation to move around the wires, and then on top of to stop the crucible from sticking on there, I got one of these. This was absolutely beautiful and straight to start with. That is 10mm stainless steel bar, and basically the weight of the crucible melted down, and it basically melted down to touch the element, and then basically that blew that one. But the crucible is actually melted, the stainless. So that one was out the window. Bosh, bosh, bosh. So this morning I went and got a hob off Facebook Marketplace. It was free to collect there, and it was quite nice and local. So basically I dismantled it, and I've got myself 2 spare burners out of it because one of them is actually knackered. I've taken the lining back out of the furnace, and basically I have put the crucible in the middle. So if I just lift the lid, I can show you how she is getting all beautiful and hot. That's been on now for about 15 minutes, maybe, yeah, about 15 minutes. So I just wanted to see how long that would take to heat up. And obviously what I want to do is, once I've got enough melt on the go, because I'm going to load it up the valley in a second. Obviously got to deal with that bit of wiring there. I've got a buddy who's wanted me to make some Divco badges. So that was the original, which has been flattened off with body filler. And then I've been making them with my cast sand. Cast sand is basically 1 kilo of bentonite clay to 10 kilos, well actually 9 kilos of kiln dried sand. It's not the finest, but it's not the worst either. So basically there's 18 kilos of sand in there to 2 kilos of bentonite clay. So I've riddled all of that out, and I must have got at least 1 kilo of big pieces of garbage out of the sand. But if you ever want to get really fine sand, buy yourself one of those Karcher pressure washers, blast attachments. Sure, I got one here somewhere. Yes, there it is there. Basically it goes onto your Karcher, you load the sand up there, blast some nice clean metal, and what it does is it pulverizes the sand and it gives you super fine sand. Yeah, mix that up with your bentonite clay and then riddle that on you perfect. So yes, so I just want to know if this bugger here is going to shatter at some point. But yes, she's getting nice and red now. So let's cost this this cost this. Right, so obviously your actual hob, you can get them for nothing. Just have a look around. They're on Marketplace, or go down to your local tip. They're usually thrown away because either the control unit is knackered up, or one of the rings is knackered up, or it's got a tiny chip on the glass. But gives you 4 options, gives you 4 rings normally. Yeah, this one's had knackered rings, so I got 3 rings. I got 2 small ones, 1 big one. The insulation fibre wool itself, I've costed it up. It'd be about 60 quid, but for 60 quid you could actually go across the whole thing. Yeah, have 4 burners on the go and have a lid. The crucible itself, I think they're about 22 quid for the 10 kg, and the 16 kg is 30 quid. It did the 16 kg all day long, but I don't have a way of gripping it out, and I was using my what was I using? I was using a pair of big grips, big pipe grips. So I cracked the side. So this was basically still full of molten alley. So I decided to go and buy a soup spoon, which ladles it out just absolutely lovely. So, as I say, this has been running now for about 15 to 18 minutes. I would say that is absolutely as hot as it wants to be. Ooh, hot on the camera as well. So, the next stage now is to basically turn it off. Because I want to melt myself up some alley to do some more difficult badges. Right, I shall catch you all soon, guys. Laters. Please like, share, and subscribe. It's the only way that my YouTube videos are going to start being shown by other people who want to redneck the shit out of stuff. Laters, guys.